Hello there, Aries. Welcome to your September 1st through the 15th, 2019 Journal Love Reading. I'm Keegan, if you're new here, and if you're not new here and you're returning, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Tapping in with you guys just before sitting down to do the reading, and I just felt this very light, playful type of energy, and as I was just trying to tap in, I realized that I had not silenced my messages, and I got a message from a friend, and I decided to look since I wasn't recording yet, and it's my friend, and they're out and they're dancing on a dance floor, and it's like, you know, a Britney Spears song in the background, and they're just it was absolutely one of those moments from the universe where that was exactly the type of energy that I was picking up for you guys. Now hopefully this is not a trick, because the fire signs have been a little bit tricky. It's like the readings all start out with this like really awesome energy, and then the reading happens and I find out that it's what you guys really want, but it's not necessarily what you're dealing with. So then I feel a little bit like a jerk because I'm super excited for you, and then I'm like, oh no, wait, we're not quite there yet. I'm prefacing it here at the beginning. I hope that that's the energy you guys find yourself in right now. But if it's not, and that's what you want to get to, or that's what you're aiming for, that's fine too. I do feel like there is a lot of energy that's just happening right now. And I'll talk a little bit about that just as I'm shuffling. So I know some people get so like, God, stop talking and get to the reading. It's like, okay, well, you know, you guys sort of keep me company for hours and hours and hours out of the week while I'm doing these. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to just talk and feel like I'm actually interacting with people instead of just sitting in front of the camera by myself doing readings. But some people get very upset about it. Okay, I think we had a card that was mixed into this. I'm going to take that out. Did. Okay. So, Aries, as I was saying, I'm hoping that you guys are in this very light energy that I was picking up on. But if you're not, or if you're not yet, then, you know, we'll see what the cards say in terms of advice to get there. But let's see what wants to come out for you, Aries, for September 1st through the 15th, 2019. Any insight into Aries, September 1st through the 15th, 2019. Overall energy, insight, feelings, emotions of Aries, September 1st through the 15th, 2019. Go through one more time if there's anything else that wants to come out. Any additional insight for Aries, September 1st through the 15th, 2019. Ooh. Too many cards, Aries. I will take this one that's turned sideways. But you guys already have a ton of cards down here. Let's see what we have. I think that's hilarious. I know you guys can see. I wish I could like hide it, but I'm pretty sure you guys can read it. I'm filming in HD and the cards are big. So, I mean, let's just start with this one. I mean, what did I say? The universe works fast when I'm having fun. You guys wanted me to pull that one out. I do, Aries. I think I'm really hopeful that this is where you guys are at, but let's see. So this one says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay. Well, I'm going to actually pull some clarifying cards on that, because that could go a couple of ways, I think. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. You guys are my last reading for the night, so I'm going to be a little bit tongue-tied. And then I am the loving energy of the universe. So these feel very much to me like almost like mantras that you're saying to yourself, Aries, which is not a bad thing. I think that we should have positive affirmations and things that we say to ourselves. Now this card right here, I'm really curious about this card, because as I was reading it, because it starts with I let go of the shadow of the past, it put me in a very specific mindset, but then it concludes by saying by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And I thought, okay, does that mean that you're forgiving someone from the past by, you know, loving them despite what happened? Or does this mean that you're getting over the past by suddenly looking at someone that you know and realizing for the first time that you might be in love with them? I mean, I feel like we have to start there. I mean, this is how, these are good readings, when you have to use the cards to get the story to come out. So let me do a couple of shuffles here. Also, let me guys know if the shuffling is way too loud for you. I have my microphone in a different position, and I'm not sure how it's doing with the shuffling. I'm looking, I do have like a monitor so I can see the volume levels. I don't think that it's getting too loud, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. So let's get some clarity around this situation. I want to see what's going on here with this oracle card. I feel like this is where the story is, Aries. Wow. Okay. Big lump of, I mean, like the cards are just, you guys are coming out like, here are the cards, no more. I gave you everything you needed, and you gave me 5 cards. So let's dive into this story. So we have the Fool coming out upright. I think this is what we're talking about, this seeing somebody for the first time. You have the 10 of Coins reversed. We'll leave that one there for a second. You have the Page of Wands coming out upright. Very interesting play here with the Fool. You have two energies here that are free spirit type energies. Very open and you know, not jaded, not cut off, just very open and very willing types of energy here. Ooh, we have the Devil coming out reversed. Very interesting. And you have the 6 of Coins coming out upright. I'm going to leave these coin cards here for just a second. I will come back to them. Okay, let's talk about this. Aries. Well, this is the shadow of the past. This is, you know, this is very interesting in terms of like coming out clarity that I wanted around this card. So letting go of the shadow of the past, that's what this card is all about. Okay, so you have the shadow of the past. This is the Devil reversed energy. This is 100% about us looking at ourselves through a very unfiltered way, really looking at our darkness, really looking at our darker side, looking at the inner fear and the inner anxiety, the self-hate that we might possess. You're dealing with that and you're letting it go. And I feel like, you know, this Fool energy with this Page of Wands, I'm still not getting whether this is someone new or if it's someone from the past, because, you know, the 10 of Coins reversed with the 6 of Coins energy. It feels to me, because I tend to not read Coins, Pentacles as how they are when I'm doing a love reading, unless it feels like it's, you know, there's an issue within the relationship related to money. It's not what I'm getting here, but what I feel is that, Aries, you feel that you were very generous. You gave a lot to this connection, whatever this past energy. You felt like you gave a lot to it, and it just feels like you didn't get the return. It cost you more than you got back. Okay, so I do feel like that's going to resonate with most of you, but that's really all I'm getting from this, right? Is that there was something in the past with someone that didn't work, but I still want to figure out, is it still that person or is it someone new? Is Aries seeing someone for the first time? Is it really loving the person in a different way? The Lover's reversed, okay. Is there someone new for Aries? Another clump of cards. Okay, well, let's talk about this first. Lover's coming out reversed. That is just confirming for us that this relationship from the past is something that has come to an end. It was never in balance. It was never, it's this, right? Like it's just confirming this. Like you never felt like it was balanced and fair. You have the moon coming out upright, along with the Five of Swords reversed, which is a very interesting card here. We'll talk about why. And you also have the Nine of Wands coming out upright. So these three cards tell a very interesting story. So let's start by talking a little bit about the moon. So right now, Aries, you have a lot of anxiety, and it is around this other person. Whatever happened in the past, whatever made this relationship end, whatever felt unbalanced, Aries, what I feel is that you've realized that at the core, the connection with this person was this type of energy, the Fool and the Page of Wands. It was very open, it was very free, it was very loving, it was very affectionate. But there was a lot of darkness that came out of this. The two of you triggered a lot of that. And for you, Aries, you felt like it was very unfair, that you put in more than you got back, that it cost you to be in this relationship. You didn't get the support that you felt like you gave. Okay? But you've realized that you also had a hand at this. This is something that you've come to realize, and you've started exploring your own part to this. So this is what this moon card is talking about. You have this intuitive feeling that there's more with this person. This here, this Five of Swords reversed, is the card of reconciliation. But it requires that you forgive this person, that this person forgives you, that you both are able to forgive yourselves for what happened. It requires that you let go of any resentment or anger or hostility that you have, and you really open yourself up to trusting this person again. But you have the Nine of Wands here. In order to do that, it's going to take a lot. This is a true test of faith for you, Aries, because you're going to have to do a lot of work, not only to trust this person and forgive this person, but also to trust yourself, because there are parts of you that you've just become aware even exist, but you see now that they've always been running in the background. It's almost like there was this program running in the background that you weren't aware of, but it was always impacting your decisions and coloring how you perceived things. And now that you're aware of it, you don't know if you can go back to this energy with this person, which is what you'll have to do, right? Because let's go back to this, right? If you let go of what happened in the past, Aries, and you see that other person for the first time with the eyes of love, meaning your eyes are clear now, you're no longer being impacted by that background software or that system that was running that you didn't have a full knowledge or comprehension of. You'll see that this person wasn't necessarily coming from where you thought they were, that things that they did or things that they said weren't necessarily coming from a place of hostility. And you'll see, you might already, some of you, but I feel for most of you, this will be seeing this person through this new perspective that you've gained about yourself. This is a very interesting reading, Aries, because like looking at the cards and just, feeling the energy that they have, you're in an interesting spot because you're leaning towards trusting that this person was special, this person is special, that this was a connection that you want to explore more, that you want to explore again. You're leaning towards that, and the more that you lean into that, the more that you actually, I'm gonna go back to this card for a second, because I feel like this really is the secret. Okay, so if we think about these two people, right, the Fool and the Page of Wands, this relationship, this connection, for the most part, is going to be based on fun. So, Aries, what you have to do is remember what it was about this person that was fun. How did the two of you have fun together before everything got heavy and got hard? What was, think back to that connection at the beginning when it was light and fun. And that's what you have to reinfuse into this connection. That's how you have to approach that other person, because when you approach them in that way, they'll mirror that back to you. Okay, so I'm going to show you, like right now, these cards are this way, right? The Fool has their back turned. The Page of Wands has their back turned. When you focus on this, having fun with this person, the universe goes to work to create this. It's like not only are they facing each other, it's almost like they're running towards each other. Look at that. Okay? But it's like right now you guys are here because you're both having to look at yourselves, deal with your own things. There's no connection right now. This is what allows that connection to come back. For those of you that want to reestablish this connection, once you focus on having fun with this person, that's the universe takes care of it. The universe makes this happen. Look at how just, I mean, look at that. I love this. It's very pretty. Aries, I almost feel like that's a good place to stop. I mean, we are only covering the first 15 days of the month, so this would be a lot to accomplish in 2 weeks, but I really just think that this is the thing. This is focusing on being light, focusing on being fun. Ask this person to go do something fun that the two of you used to do together, and leave all the heavy conversation at home. Leave all of the questions that need to be answered at home. Don't bring them along, and just be with this person. Be in their energy. Just spend time with them and allow the two of you to be how you are and who you are, and let the past sort of stay in the past. I think what you'll find is that just doing that alone really starts to do a lot of the healing, so that a lot of the things that you think will have to be addressed or talked about or, you know, unpacked, and all the wounds that you'll have to reopen, you'll just realize that maybe there's not as much of a need to do that right now. That what you really have to focus on is just letting go of some of that heaviness, letting go of the fear and the anxiety and that discomfort and the awkwardness, and just being around the person, being yourself, letting them be who they are, and just remembering the fun and the lightness that existed between you. So Aries, I'm going to wrap that up. I think that this was a really awesome reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, if it resonated with you, please take a moment to give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought. I love hearing from you guys. I do go through, I read every single comment. I try to respond to as many as I can. It gets a little hectic because I'm trying to record, I'm doing personal readings for people, and so sometimes commenting back to everyone is not possible, but I do go through and I read every single comment. So leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. It just helps so much, and I appreciate it. Every time I get a new subscriber, I'm still super excited about it, and it blows my mind that people actually subscribe and enjoy what I do. So it's a confidence booster for me as well. Aries, I appreciate so much that you trust me to do your readings, and I look forward to reconnecting with you guys in the middle of September to see how this is going. I hope that you guys have had a lot of fun. I hope that the two of you have found a way of reconnecting. That's what I would love to see in that reading. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.